Hello, my name is Blair Jameson and I'm the Commodore at South Cerney Sailing Club, and I'd just like to give a short update for March, what's happening in the club. The Chili Dog series is over and there's been spells where huge gales, loads of winds, no winds, but in between there was some lovely sailing on sunny days with the lake not too crowded, so it was a good place for people starting racing to have a go. And generally it was a really good time, well worth doing, you know, a bit of a tribute to winter sailing there. I'm not sure who won, but really it doesn't matter because everybody sails to take part and you have your own race. So I won't celebrate, I think, Phil Onions for winning, but I celebrate everybody who took part. You may be aware we had a really good turnout for the working party on Saturday. So a huge thanks for those who are able to free up time to come along. We appreciate not everybody can do it, but we had a really good turnout. And one of the things we did was the team made this new bench for the changing rooms, based partly on feedback from last year's membership survey. So we are still inching our way through doing stuff. Everything in the club, of course we do, is based on the goodwill of our members. And it shows a bit what a lovely club we've got, that people so freely give up their time to bash weeds, build benches, clean the galley, clean the windows, jet wash the patio, build the petrol store, do a plastic pick, jet wash the buoys, clean the beach, pull some buoys out of nettles, and huge amounts of stuff. And I'm hugely grateful, as we all are. So if you turned up, many thanks indeed. Coaching. Members also asked for coaching last year, so we've teed up some really good instructors and it's going to be free to members. It's the last weekend in April, first 2 weekends May on Saturdays, 10 till 1. There'll be more details in the newsletter, but please turn up. The focus will not be on making the brilliant sailors even better, but it'll be making on new sailors or sort of, you know, learning sailors, getting them up the learning curve. So the better you are, probably, please turn up, I plan to. The better you are, the less time you'll get, and the instructors will really focus on the people who've perhaps got their RYA level 1 and 2, but just do practice jibing, tacking, coming into a windy beach, or other stuff, up to you. But that's late April and early May, Saturdays. Have a look in the newsletter, please turn up, because it's free coaching and it's free knowledge. What's not to like? From the 29th of March, our sailing season really gets underway and we've got races on Saturday and Sunday. Of course, while there's racing, there's safety boat cover generally, and so you're free to cruise as well. And in fact, we had 2 people out last weekend on the SUPs. So stand-up paddleboarding season has come as well. Clearly, we don't want to meddle with the wildlife, but you can see sort of coots and moorhens begin to nest. And as you go along on nice days along the banks, you can see the lake coming back to life. We're also putting dye in it, so occasionally it's got that lovely turquoise aquamarine colour, which is our dye, but it inhibits the growth of the weed. And having no weed is a real selling point for our lake, as nothing's worse than having huge rafts of it in the summer. So thanks hugely for the team covering themselves in blue dye, but putting weed in the lake as well. I think that's my main point. The only other thing is to say 2 things is one, what are your sailing plans for the year? And as Commodore, can I do anything to help facilitate them? Please, we've got a lovely club, we've got key members, we've got an active calendar, there's lots to do. How can we get you to join in and do stuff? If you've got any thoughts, email commodore@scsailing.org.uk. And the only other thing is, loads of people have done their duties, but I think we've got like about 30 first race officer, second race officer, safety crew and galley slots. If you haven't done them, please pencil in dates or get your dates in the calendar. Otherwise there's like a diminishing pool of dates that you're free and you'll end up either having to do a date that's not really convenient, or the weather's a bit dreek, or, you know, it'll just get gnarly. So please consider, if you haven't signed up for your duties, doing them in now. Many thanks for your time.